Okay, so we're doing it. This will be my first video of who would win or what if, and I just want to shut this whole BS nonsense down. We still have people that believe Spider-Man can beat Homelander, and I'm dumbfounded. So there's a lot of misconceptions, especially ever since Homelander fought Omni-Man. We know that, he's a bully. We know that he's a big fish in a little pond. We know that he hasn't really fight anyone around his level. I mean, we saw when Queen Maeve fought him and she gave him a bloody nose, right? And then Soldier Boy can kick his ass, right? Sort of, because he's still weaker than him, right? So he needed help from Butcher with the power of 10V and Huey, who also had 10V, and then they all had to jump him at the same time. So it was still 3-on-1. But no, I 100% believe that Homelander beats Spider-Man, and here are a couple of reasons. I think before we start, we need to look at Spider-Man and try to call out these elephants in the room, if I may say. One of them being is that Spider-Man has this habit of fighting people way out of his weight class. Is he city level? Yes. The answer is yes. Spider-Man is city level. He's not state level, he's not country level, he's not fucking, or excuse my French, he's not, he's not continental level. Like, that's ridiculous. He's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. The thing is, though, Spider-Man does have superhuman strength. He does have his agility. He does have his webs, which are like 20 times stronger than steel, from what I remember. But the big factor is his spider sense. It's literally the supernatural force. Alright, so the spider sense is interesting. It's a supernatural force given to him by Madam Web. I could talk about that if anyone's interested, make a video about that. But Madam Web, she basically bestows every Spider-Man and every multiverse this supernatural ability to sense danger before it happens. Basically like a Final Destination type sense, where I can sense something bad before it happens. But also it allows Spider-Man to sense evil, like nearby, like someone with bad intentions, like Martin Lee would walk near him and he would know, the spider sense would go off, like, wait a minute, something's wrong, something's bad, I need to do something. So yeah, spider sense can be pretty ridiculous, but it can be bypassed. Let's talk about that. Spider-Man's spider sense is not the most OP thing in Marvel. It's really not. I mean, someone like Kraven the Hunter, for God's Christ, could sneak up on Spider-Man. Venom, but Venom's a special case because the symbiote has been bonded for Spider-Man for so long that the spider sense never saw it as an enemy anymore. So Venom gets a pass, right? There's been a couple times when Spider-Man's been snuck up on without, even with spider sense. You know what I mean? It's not often, but it happens. Spider-Man's spider sense can be overwhelmed. He can still get hit. He just knows when something bad's about. He can't get surprise attack, or if he can, it's futile, right? He can still get jumped. Spider-Man's not invulnerable, man. So we're gonna also get into his greatest fights. So right here, I have a picture of Spider-Man fighting the Juggernaut. Yeah, it's like, what do you expect, right? You would think, what is he doing fighting the Juggernaut? Someone who fights the Hulk on a regular basis, a team buster being. No, there's no way Spider-Man's taking down the Juggernaut. He doesn't. But he fought him. So people will see that and they'll go, oh yeah, Spider-Man fought the Juggernaut, so that's why he beats Homelander. That's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. He couldn't beat him. K. Marco wins, right? And so the next example I want to go into is Spider-Man vs. Hulk. It's the same thing. In one issue, the Hulk was rampaging through New York. And, Spider-Man wanted to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and he wanted to stop him. Yeah, he gets his ass beat. Or the best he did was, at one point, he went all out, and he hit and punched, the Hulk as hard as he ever could, and got a couple bloody knuckles, probably broke a couple bones in his hands, and then he momentarily incapacitated the Hulk for like a minute. Does this mean now that, Spider-Man is Hulk level? No, because Captain America did the same thing, right? Captain America did a couple pressure points on the Hulk and incapacitated him. That's ridiculous, right? Because Captain America gets his ass beat by Black Panther. You know what I mean? Like, it is these sudden boosts of power, because in the end it's the writing. The writing dictates how the character is going to be, whether it's extremely ridiculous or, extremely underwhelming. Yeah, man, like, I don't really understand people. Like, alright, we could go into the next one, if we want. Yeah, Spider-Man gets his ass beat by more luck. That vampire dude that travels, like, the multiverse to kill Spider-Man and eat their the essence. I got a little cold. Not really a cold, just my sinuses. Yeah. No. Absolutely not. One of the first arguments a Spider-Man fan will say is, oh, well, Spider-Man holds back 90% of the time when he fights people, which is true. That's true. But you're telling me when Morlun was fighting Spider-Man and he ripped his eye out, Spider-Man was still holding back? Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? Like, no. Again, absolutely not. They were fighting for days. He was fighting for his life. You've got to be kidding me, man. Like, again, like, Spider-Man has no business fighting these people. I'll keep putting up examples. I'll keep putting up panels and, just showing you. Because, yeah, man, look at this, right? You have Spider-Man, right, trying to fight Carnage. Carnage he's a team buster. I would like to say he is, because you know what? It took the Sentry, a man with, the power of a million exploding suns, the one who stalemated Worldbreaker Hulk. Yeah, it took him to pick up Carnage by the neck and throw him in outer space and rip him in two. Spider-Man's not beating Carnage. Oftentimes, even here, look, Spider-Man, he needs help from the Avengers, and then they get their ass beat by Carnage. Yeah, Carnage is no joke, man. Carnage is insanely powerful, man. I don't know really what people be thinking sometimes when they put Spider-Man especially up against characters like these. Like, in one instance, in this panel, right, Spider-Man is fighting the Phoenix 5, right? Again, way out of his weight class. Oh, but Spider-Man did so well. He dodged and survived longer than everyone else, perhaps. And then look what happened. Look what happened to him after. I just believe people need to just sit back, think, relax, and just remember who you're dealing with, right? And just not to overly gas them up. Yeah, no, Homelander murders Spider-Man horribly. Alright, so one good argument, right, is, oh, well, bullets, right? Bullets don't affect Homelander. They bounce off of him. No matter what caliber of bullets, there's no magic kryptonite bullet you can use on Homelander. The only real weaknesses Homelander has are mainly psychological weaknesses, because he's a man-child, and you can manipulate him into doing things he wouldn't have normally done in hesitation, because, he's a man-child, right, and he's a bully. But other than that, no. There's a clear scene when he was with Queen Maeve when they murder this terrorist, they kill this guy, and he picks up the AK, and then he shoots her, and then she shoots him, and it bounces off both of them. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous, man. So, but look at Spider-Man. Why does he dodge bullets? It's because it can kill him. You know what I mean? If I remember correctly, it was stated in the comics and in the show that not even nukes, no man-made weapon can kill Homelander. A bullet can kill Spider-Man. You know what I mean? A nuke can kill Spider-Man. A missile can kill Spider-Man. Now, don't get me wrong, Spider-Man, he had a plane one time. Like, that's superhumanly strong. 100%. Yeah, that's cool, right? Yeah, man, I just, Spider-Man, he can dodge lasers, but, one hit from those eye laser beams, he's done. He's not out-swinging, Homelander, because Homelander moves ridiculously fast. He zips around the entire town within a couple seconds. Spider-Man, his spider sense can only save him from so much. For example, Quicksilver could kill Spider-Man if he wanted to. Oh yeah, I said it. The guy that moves faster than magnetic waves? Than radio waves? Yeah, he's killing Spider-Man. It's been proven. It doesn't matter if you could sense something. If you can't move out the way in time, you're dead. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. hold on. I would like to hear some arguments for it, but I would just so I can laugh at them. Again, I just pointed out Spider-Man's highs, right? Defeating Firelord with the Black Symbiote, like that was an added bonus, right? Which is ridiculous. You defeated a Herald of Galactus, someone equivalent to Silver Surfer, planet level. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, again, the biggest person or someone around Spider-Man's weight class that he can beat is Venom. Really, Venom's like anything higher than Venom, Spider-Man's getting his ass beat. Because Venom really just is Spider-Man, just on steroids, essentially. I would really like to hear, or not hear, but I would really like to read some comments on if you guys, because there will be plenty that disagree with me, and that's fine. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to read it and just see like what BS you guys came up with. Oh, it's Spider-Man can just dodge. Spider-Man's smarter than you think. Spider-Man this, Spider-Man that. It's like I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to read it. Again, I'm going to further explain Homelander in a minute, and I think I pretty much went over for most things. I mean, you could watch Homelander just obliterate everybody around him, and understandably, yes, he's a big fish in a small pond. Yes, if someone, like, understandably, Luke Cage can beat up Homelander. If you really want to get into it, I think Luke Cage can beat Homelander. Captain America would lose to Homelander, because we've seen how easily Spider-Man could take him down, you know what I mean? I think Colossus can beat Homelander. Yeah, I think Colossus can beat Homelander. Like, you know what I mean? He's not that strong. But I don't believe Deadpool is taking down Homelander. No, that doesn't make any sense. Just because he has immortality doesn't make any sense. But I'm telling you, he's ridiculously powerful. And the people that I mentioned, Spider-Man's not beating Luke Cage. I don't know how he's beating Colossus. You know, I mean, I just showed you an example of amped up Colossus. He's definitely not beating him either. So I would love to hear and read the comments of what people have to say. Hopefully by the end of this video, I've maybe shined some light. I've maybe, you know, made some of you think otherwise. If not, that's fine. If I wasted your time, it is what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed your wasted time. If not, whatever. I mean, that's just me pointing out facts, whether you like it or not. And if you disagree, that's fine. Write it in the comments and actually be, like, etiquette about it and give me an honest, good reason why, besides just, oh, you're just wrong or you're just dumb. It's like, okay, that's a bad argument, you know. Yeah, Homelander wins, man. Like, the dude can survive nukes, man. The only thing that could kill Homelander was the beam blast from Soldier Boy's chest, but that was specifically designed to kill him. You know what I mean? It's not like it's just this random laser that shoots out of his chest. No, it's specifically designed to kill him. So these are things you have to keep in mind. Yeah, no. I mean, Dr. Octopus almost kills Spider-Man. Like, please, I could do this all day. But yeah. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Also, Happy New Year's. This will be my first official Who Wins battle. What If, like, versus battle. And, yeah. It's gonna be shitty, or excuse my French, but I want to hear what you guys gotta say, and Happy New Year's.